We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Set to kick off. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. At their own 26-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in for an important sack. Number 133 on his career, moving him past the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished with 132 and a half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The 49ers out for the punt. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. At their own 42-yard line. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. Complete, it's Metcalf. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he has the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Play action. Here is Leonard. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. And he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second TD catch of the season. Fairbanks able to add the extra point, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Man in motion here is Tucker. I'll give. On the ground, not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Taken in down the sideline. the season.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. A gain there of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's Leonard. Moving outside the pocket. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Steelers. Fairbairn to add the extra point. Got it. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over on first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That's left side to Tucker. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. They'll look to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The extra point is good. And the 49ers draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your fucking face. Bring it. Let's go. Let's go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this up past the 40, up at
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. It's Leonard. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Steelers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Following the penalty, he'll run it. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. Unfortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Made there by Watson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. it's first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll come up on a second and 7 from the 27. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 15 on that game. First down, 49ers. Back to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And a good run there. We'll get him 5 yards.
Brings up second and 4.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4. Yard line.
Well, it's clear they didn't have a lot of confidence in their ability to generate enough push inside. That's why they decided to attempt this run on the perimeter. But watch the speed and pursuit of this defense to string this ball out. And they're able to take them down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. James will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Leonard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off to Pacheco, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. A give here to Pacheco.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Set. 18 copy. 1918. Bring it.
They'll run for it with ETN. 1st down and more inside the 25. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Steelers. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49ers 21.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. in motion here is Tucker. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. From 29. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Back to the air once more on second down. And he will score! Game on! Trey Tucker! Touchdown! 49ers!
The kicker on.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the 49ers back within 7. It's 35-28. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A run. It's Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And That's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Let's go, go!
On third down, they go with Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Steelers first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling battle. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. Here is Leonard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 41-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At their 48-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard mark. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
They'll look to throw. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
The 49ers, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second down, goal to go. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his second touchdown tonight.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60,
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, back to 60.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Quick throw down, the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Leonard going to throw for it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, you're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. to the air now on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Tucker.
Wilson's pass.
Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
Back to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught 2. He's driving for the goal line, will be stopped short, but has enough for the 1st down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Now, 1st and goal. Man in motion here is Tucker. He'll run, and this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta-have-it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Listen to this crowd. These guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
For the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And we might be headed to overtime.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That ball intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 1st down. In motion comes Andrews. They'll stick to the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.